Hey everyone, welcome back to the Branson Fam, your go-to channel for all things Branson, Missouri. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic attractions in Ozarks history, the Shepherd of the Hills outdoor drama. And this year, the show is celebrating its 65th anniversary. That's right, this legendary live performance has been bringing Harold Bell Wright's novel to life for over 6 decades. So come along with us as we hear incredible interviews from both current and former cast members, listen to behind-the-scenes stories of this legendary performance, and hear how this amazing property has become a memorable place for families to visit time and time again. It's all coming at you right after we roll that intro.
We had the incredible opportunity to attend the Shepherd of the Hills 65th anniversary celebration. This day was filled with reunions, engaging interviews, and smiles from friends who have become like family over the years. Come along with us as we explore this memorable day.
The first set of interviews concentrated on the Shepherd of the Hills historic performers.
And he published that book in 1907, and I might say that it was like a Garth Brooks album, you see, because they had to switch. They had to go to another print shop to print the book because they couldn't keep up with the printing of it because it sold millions of copies, and it's the book supply company in Chicago first printed that book. It's the first edition, and then the second edition is still 1907. That's the A.L. Burt Company in New York, but he wrote the story, and he was a Christian minister, and it was a test case to see if he could reach more people through the ministry of print, and that's why he wrote the book, The Shepherd of the Hills. And so the book, The Shepherd of the Hills, is the reason why tourism has been, coming into the Ozarks, because it started coming in here in 1907, just after the book was published. People wanted to see the people and see the country that Harold Bell Wright wrote about.
Thanks, Bud. That's good. There's so many directions you can go with that. This story took place in 1907 or in the late 1800s, but it is as true today as it was then. I mean, you could just change the places and the people, but do the same story. If you look hard, you'll see this story going on in your own life on a regular basis. It's good versus evil, and good wins. I mean, this is American as apple pie and John Wayne and peanut butter.
The second round of interviews centered around family stories and legacies with the Shepherd of the Hills outdoor drama.
The story itself speaks for itself. There are morals, there are values, it's Christ-based, and that is paramount right there. And it rings true every night. The final words at the end of the production, you hear them and you take them to heart and you get the goosebumps every single time. Because we build churches, but we do not attend. We buy Bibles, we do not read them. Oh my goodness, that just wakes us all up right there. And so for us to be based here, to be raised here, and to be a part of this, and to take that to heart, because we learn the lines, but also, like I think Keith Thurman said earlier, you live those lines. And that's what it is. We have learned to live with each other in harmony. We work things out. We might have a disagreement, but we're going to work it out. Because at the end of the night, I love you, I love you, I love you. And that's what we do. You get through it, because that's what life is about. And that's what this production, this book, this play are really about, teaching us life lessons, how to continue on, how to have that foresight, to say, okay, next generation, we have to keep on moving forward. And I love that, because that's how our boys were raised right here, and that's how they took it, absolutely.
The final session of interviews centered around the Sure Enough ladies who shared what it takes to be a true woman in these Ozarks Hills.
Sammy, she is all these things, but it's only because, in my opinion, of all the people around her that are pouring themselves into her, whether it's her dad, or it is Aunt Molly, or it's Dad Howitt, or it's young Matt, or it's her best friend Mandy Ford. It's all these people who are just absolutely pouring into you. And kind of what my dad was saying in the last one was that what is so important out here is like those relationships that you build. So his was Dean Fullerton, and I have found myself to have, you know, Brian Caperton and Mike Sr. and Leanne and Dina especially. When I started playing Sammy, I relied on her so much. And I could even just cry thinking about it because she was always in my corner when things were really just sometimes hard. And so I think it's important to show that, and that is what's important about Sammy's character is, yes, she is all these beautiful things and little girls want to be her, and it's amazing, and she's like Shepherd of the Hills princess, but really if you look past that, it isn't her. It's all these people that are pouring into her, and she wouldn't be who she is without them. And that's, for me, that is where I feel very connected to her, is I know that I would not be where I am without these ladies and the men and everybody who has taught me everything that I know, because I know I wouldn't be able to do what I do without them. So I guess that's kind of where it connects outside.
Inside the adventure park is a new historical commemoration for Harold Bell Wright and the famous characters in this story. The Story Barn was dedicated as a part of this 65th anniversary celebration.
Thank you all for coming out today. Appreciate it very much. We're here to dedicate the Shepherd of the Hills Story Barn. And, the Shepherd of the Hills is the story of the Ozarks. And we've had the privilege of being caretakers of that story for the last going on 8 years now. And the story is not only the story of the people who inspired the characters, but it's also the story of the people who have helped to take care of this property the last 120 years or so. So that's so many people that have been employees, actors and actresses throughout this the property, and it becomes a very dear and real thing to all of them, and it becomes a part of their blood. That's why I got involved with it, and it's why so many people here along the way have gotten involved with it over the years. So that story is evolving. It's not something that's ending. It's something that continues to be reborn every time someone brings out a new family member that gets involved with the play, and it continues to evolve as a part of their story becomes a part of ours, and so on. And so this Story Barn is our way of paying tribute to all of the people who helped inspire the original characters of the Shepherd of the Hills, but to a greater extent, it's to help continue to tell the story of the people that have made it possible. So with that, we are dedicating in honor of those people that came before us and the people that yet to come. So thank you all very much for coming. We appreciate it greatly.
Former cast and staff members were also presented with a reunion opportunity to meet, greet, and ruminate on stories that have made the Shepherd of the Hills so special for over 65 years.
After a day full of interviews, stories, and reunions, we all headed to the historic Thurman Old Mill Theater. The outdoor drama pre-show included a little friendly competition with the kids hopping their way through a sack race. Our kids had an absolute blast being able to participate in this. The pre-show also includes a beautiful salute to our military and veterans.
Then the Outdoor Drama's 65th anniversary show began at 8 p.m. If you're looking for a show full of action, history, romance, and comedy, then you don't want to miss the Shepherd of the Hills Outdoor Drama. For a full review of the 65th anniversary show, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you don't miss our future episodes. We have a library full of Branson family fun, including the Shepherd of the Hills playlist, so you don't have to miss any of the action. Thank you to Shepherd of the Hills for inviting us to be part of such a special day. We look forward to seeing what the next 65 years hold for this amazing piece of Ozarks history. But until our next adventure, fam, we'll catch y'all later.